May your destiny be transferred to my children's destiny.
What happened, Mom?
It's nothing, my beautiful daughter.
My people, gather round for this one, because what you're about to hear, it sounds unbelievable, but stories like this remind you that not every smile around you means well. Imagine fighting every day to build your life, working hard, doing everything right, yet somehow the rewards keep slipping through your fingers while someone else is living in the blessings meant for you. What if your struggle was never ordinary? What if the life you are suffering for is being enjoyed by another person?
Welcome to African Tales by Golden, where every story comes with drama, truth, and lessons that stay with you long after the video ends.
Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Now settle in, because this story, you'll be thinking about it long after it ends. Let's begin. If you grew up around Nigerian aunties, you'll know one thing for free. When a story starts with, "That girl was very special," just sit down well. Something is about to happen. Zara was not just special. She was the kind of child people would look at twice. See this girl's face, like she carried light inside her body, one neighbor once said. And it wasn't just beauty, no, there was something about her. Something calm, something bright, like life had already agreed to favor her before she even understood what favor meant. But life, as usual, does not like moving in a straight line. Zara was just 6 years old when her mother died. Not the kind of death you prepare for, not the one where people gather and say, "At least she lived well." No, this one was sharp, sudden, painful. One day, she had a mother. The next day, she was standing in a black dress, holding her father's hand, staring at a wooden box she didn't fully understand.
Daddy, when is Mummy coming back?
Her father didn't answer, because what do you even say to that kind of question? Her father tried. Give him that one. He really tried. He learned how to plait hair, badly, cooked food, sometimes burnt, sometimes salty like Atlantic Ocean, even followed her to school meetings, sitting quietly among mothers who kept giving him sorry looks. But raising a little girl alone, it was not beans. You could see it in his eyes, the tiredness, the confusion, the silent fear of,
"Am I doing this right?"
So after 2 years of struggling like generator without fuel, he made a decision. He got married to a beautiful woman named Ngozi. At first, Zara was scared because, let's face it, Nigeria has already taught us what stepmother means. Even if you've never experienced it, you've heard stories, plenty. But Ngozi, she was different. She didn't just accept Zara, she embraced her, braided her hair, helped her with homework, bought her things, even corrected her like a real mother would. Even neighbors were impressed. "Your father has married a good woman," they said. And honestly, at first, it looked true. She was soft-spoken, always smiling, the kind of woman that would call you my daughter and mean it. At least, that's what it looked like. Zara didn't just accept her, she loved her. Because for a child who lost her mother too early, any warmth feels like home. Ngozi treated Zara like gold. No, scratch that. Like diamond that just came out of Dubai. A year later, Ngozi got pregnant. Then she gave birth to her first child. After that, another. Then the last one, a boy. 3 children in total. Now, this is where most stories change. But in this house, things still looked normal. Zara grew up with them. They ate together, played together, went to school together. To outsiders, they were just one complete family. In fact, sometimes it even looked like Ngozi loved Zara more. She would buy something and give Zara first. New clothes, Zara first. Special food, Zara's plate full. Hair neatly done, Zara shining like Sunday morning. Sometimes she would even buy things for Zara and not buy for her own children. And that's where small wahala started brewing. Mommy, what about us? Why is mommy always with Zara? Why does Zara get everything first? Are we not your children too? One day, the eldest daughter finally asked, and Ngozi smiled that same sweet smile and said, "My children, Zara is your elder sister. I love all of you equally." Equally K. Even the walls of the house knew that was not true. But she said it so calmly, so convincingly, even doubt became confused. Time did what time always does. It moved. Zara grew. And as she grew, she didn't just become beautiful. She became undeniable. The kind of beauty that doesn't beg for attention. The kind that walks into a room and people adjust their sitting position. Brains, complete. Composure, solid. Opportunities, following her like loyal dogs. She graduated with strong results, got a job in a top company, started earning good money. Not small money, good money. People began to say, that girl, her mother really left blessing for her. Even Ngozi would smile and say, I'm so proud of my daughter. If only people knew. Because while everyone was clapping, while Zara was rising, while life seemed to be arranging itself perfectly, there was something else. Something quiet. Something patient. Something waiting. That love, it was too perfect, too intentional, too calculated. And in stories like this, my dear, when love is too sweet without reason, you better check what is inside the soup. If there is one thing life does very well, it is removing the only person standing between peace and chaos. Zara didn't know it yet, but her father was that person. It started like any normal day. Zara had gone to work, her step-siblings were busy with their own lives, Ngozi was at home. Then the call came. Your father collapsed. Just like that. No warning, no long sickness story, no time to prepare emotionally. By the time Zara rushed to the hospital breathing fast, heart pounding like talking drum, he was gone. That day, tears were not normal tears. Zara cried like someone whose last real anchor had been cut loose. Because whether she realized it or not, her father had been her silent protection. Even Ngozi cried. Cried well, rolled on the floor, held her chest, called his name like a Nollywood widow that deserves award. People gathered and whispered, this woman loved her husband. And Zara, she held on to Ngozi like a child again. Because in her mind, at least I still have a mother. Now you know our people. Once death enters, planning will follow immediately. Cloth will be chosen, dates will be argued, uncles will suddenly appear from nowhere. Zara didn't even have time to process her grief properly. She found herself choosing black outfits, sitting in family meetings, listening to people discuss her father like he was already history. Ngozi took charge, calm, organized, strong. If you saw her, you'd say, this woman is holding this family together. The burial day came heavy. Black clothes everywhere. Drums that sounded too slow. Faces that looked too serious. Zara stood there, staring at her father's coffin again. That same confusion from when she was 6 returned. But this time, she understood. He wasn't coming back. As they lowered the coffin into the ground, something inside her dropped with it. And if you look closely, that was the exact moment things became easier for someone else. Life didn't scatter immediately. No, that's not how these things work. It changed, small. Ngozi was still kind, still caring, still calling her my daughter. But there was now a shift. More questions about Zara's job, more interest in how much she earned, more suggestions about bigger opportunities. At first, Zara didn't think anything of it. After all, this was the same woman who raised her. The step-siblings were growing too, but unlike Zara, things were not exactly moving smoothly for them. One couldn't keep a stable job, one kept jumping from one thing to another. The boy had big dreams, but no real direction. And you know how Nigerian mothers are when it comes to their children. Ngozi watched, quietly, carefully, calculating. Now listen, this is where the story stops being family drama and starts becoming something else entirely. Because evil, real evil, doesn't rush. It sits down, crosses its legs, and thinks. After the burial, when the house had gone quiet, when visitors had stopped coming, when sympathy had expired like weekend jollof, Ngozi sat alone one evening. No TV, no noise, just her thoughts. She stared at the wall for a long time. Then she muttered to herself, "How is it that another woman's child is shining like this, and my own children are struggling?" She sighed. Everything Zara touches is working. Job, money, opportunities. But my own, nothing. Her face hardened. Am I not their mother? Did I not suffer to give birth to them? That was the moment. Not when she married the man, not when Zara succeeded. That moment, when comparison turned into bitterness, and bitterness turned into a decision. The next day, Ngozi visited her friend, one of those friends that don't ask too many questions, the dangerous type. They sat together, drinking soft drink. Ngozi leaned in slightly. "I need help." Her friend raised an eyebrow. "What kind of help?" Ngozi hesitated, then spoke quietly. "My stepdaughter, her life is too good. Everything is working for her. My own children, nothing is moving." Her friend didn't even look shocked. Instead, she asked calmly, "Do you want things to change?" Ngozi looked at her, long, steady. "Yes." The friend nodded slowly. "Then follow me." That was how they found themselves in front of a place people don't normally enter unless they are desperate. A shrine, quiet, smelling of herbs and something older than explanation. The man sitting there was Babatunde, old but not weak, calm but not gentle. He didn't greet first. He just looked at Ngozi and said, "You are carrying something heavy." Ngozi swallowed. Then she spoke. Everything. No hiding. No shame. "There is a girl, my stepdaughter. Her name is Zara. Everything is working for her. Good job, good money, good life." She paused. Then her voice changed. "My own children, they are not doing well. I want my children to have that life." Silence. Babatunde didn't interrupt, so she continued. "I raised her, I took care of her, but she is not my blood." Then, finally, the truth came out fully. "I want to take what is hers and give it to my children." The shrine became quieter. Even the air felt heavier. Babatunde leaned forward slightly. "That girl is not ordinary." Ngozi frowned. "What do you mean?" He tapped the ground gently. "Something is standing behind her. A protection, a blessing." Pause. Her mother. Ngozi's face tightened. "Can it be removed?" Babatunde looked at her for a long moment. Then he said, "It can be diverted." He brought out a small container. Inside, a fine white powder, not ordinary. He handed it to her slowly. "Listen carefully. I will not repeat myself." Ngozi nodded. He began. "You will take this powder and rub it on her face with your own hand While doing that, you will say, "What is meant for you will now answer to mine." Ngozi's breathing slowed. She was listening like her life depended on it. You will also give her some of this powder. Tell her to keep using it. Let her trust you. Then his voice dropped slightly. On the final day, you will blow the powder into her face, and you will whisper, "Your sweat will feed another, your light will shine elsewhere." Ngozi nodded slowly, but Babatunde was not done. He looked at her sharply. "This will not work if she remains here." Ngozi blinked. "What do you mean?" "She must leave this land." Silence. "As long as she is in Nigeria, the blessing protecting her will fight back." Ngozi's voice dropped. "So what should I do?" Babatunde answered clearly. "Send her abroad, far from here. Convince her, push her, make her go. Once she leaves, what belongs to her will begin to answer to your children." Then he added, "And listen carefully. If she returns before it is complete, everything will scatter." Ngozi held the container tightly. Her hands were no longer shaking because now she had a plan. When Ngozi got home, she didn't rush. No, she started slowly, carefully, like someone planting something that must grow. That evening, she called Zara. "My daughter, come, let me see your face." Zara came, smiling, always smiling, that kind of innocent smile that doesn't suspect anything. Ngozi touched her cheek gently. "Ah, your skin is getting dry. You don't take care of yourself." Zara laughed. "Mommy, I'm fine now." Ngozi brought out the powder. "Use this. It will help your face glow." Zara laughed playfully. "Mommy, you and all these your local remedies. Just use it," Ngozi insisted softly. And right there, she applied it to Zara's face, gently, carefully, whispering under her breath. Zara didn't even notice. Days later, Ngozi called her again. "Close your eyes." Zara laughed. "What is it again?" "Just close it." She did. Ngozi blew the powder into her face, softly, and whispered, "Your sweat will feed another, your light will shine elsewhere." Zara coughed lightly. "Ah, Mommy, what is this?" Ngozi smiled. "It's nothing, just part of it." Zara shook her head, laughing, completely unaware.
Then came the final step. One evening, Ngozi sat with her, serious this time. "Zara, you are too big for this country. You should travel. Go to the United States. Your life will change." Zara hesitated. "Leave you?" Ngozi held her hand. "Do it for your future. I want the best for my daughter." And just like that, the trap closed. Preparation started. Visa, documents, packing. Zara carried the powder with her, a gift from her loving stepmother. At the airport, everyone gathered. Her siblings stood there, not smiling fully. One of them whispered, "Why is she the one going, not us?" Ngozi replied calmly, "She is the first daughter. When she succeeds, we all succeed." They didn't argue again. Zara hugged her tightly. "I'll make you proud, Mommy." Ngozi smiled. "I know you will." If only Zara knew what that really meant. As the plane took off, Zara waved, hopeful, excited, ready for a better life. And back home, Ngozi turned to her children, sat them down, and told them everything. No fear, no regret. At first, they were quiet. Then slowly, they smiled.
When Zara arrived in the United States, reality did not welcome her with open arms. It stood at the door, crossed its arms, and said, prove yourself. And Zara did. Her first job started at 5 a.m., a commercial cleaning company. Every morning, before the city fully woke up, Zara was already inside tall office buildings, mopping long hallways, wiping glass doors, emptying trash bins. Cold mornings, silent floors, no conversations, just the sound of her footsteps and the mop dragging across tiles. One morning, while cleaning a conference room, she paused, looked at the long polished table, and whispered,
"One day, I'll sit in a place like this."
Then she picked up her bucket and kept walking. By 12 p.m., she changed locations. Fast food job, uniform, cap, forced smile. Next customer, please. Taking orders, cleaning tables, standing for hours. Customers came and went, some polite, some rude, some invisible. One day, a customer snapped at her, "You are too slow." Zara apologized quickly. "I'm sorry, sir," even when it wasn't her fault. Because over there, you don't argue, you survive. At 10 p.m., when most people were going to bed, Zara was just starting again. Warehouse job, heavy lifting, scanning packages, stacking boxes. Her hands started getting rough. Her back started hurting, but she didn't stop. Because in her mind, the more I work, the more I'll earn. After weeks of this cycle, her first real combined pay came in. She sat on her small bed, phone in hand, looking at the amount. She smiled, a real smile. Okay, this is it. This is where it starts. She even wrote down plans, save a portion, improve her living space, breathe small. For the first time since arriving, she felt in control. Then, it happened. 3 days later, an emergency, sudden, unavoidable, a situation that demanded money immediately. She tried to resist. No, this money is important. But the pressure didn't leave. And slowly, everything went. When she checked her balance again, it was almost empty. She stared at her phone for a long time. Okay, maybe just this once. But it was not once. Next pay came. This time, she worked even harder, added extra warehouse shifts, reduced sleep to almost nothing. Her body was tired, but her mind was focused. This one must stay. But again, something happened. Different situation, same result. Money gone. Now it became a pattern. Not coincidence, not bad luck. A pattern. Every time she earned, something would rise and swallow it. Unexpected bills, urgent needs, situations that made it impossible to hold anything. Her routine became brutal. Wake up 4 a.m., cleaning job till morning, fast food till evening, warehouse till midnight. Sleep 2 to 3 hours, sometimes less. There were days she removed her shoes and just sat on the floor. No strength to even lie down properly. One night, she looked at her reflection and said softly, "Is this really my life?" Money wasn't staying, so feeding became careful. Some days, bread, instant noodles, cheap meals stretched across days. There were nights she drank water and slept, not because she wanted to, because she had to. That was when she called Ngozi. Her voice was tired but controlled. "Mommy, how are you?" "I am fine, my daughter. How is work?" Zara hesitated. Then she spoke. "I'm working a lot. 3 jobs." Pause. "But I don't understand. The money doesn't stay." Ngozi responded calmly. "That is how it is abroad sometimes. Be patient." Zara leaned back against the wall. "I'm trying, but it's hard." Ngozi softened her tone. "Don't worry. I am praying for you. your breakthrough will come. Zara nodded slowly, even though Ngozi couldn't see her. Time moved, but Zara's life didn't. Same jobs, same effort, same results. Nothing changed. Meanwhile, Nigeria was telling a different story. Back home, life was moving very well. Ngozi's son, he now owned a growing logistics company. Delivery trucks, staff, office, money was flowing. The two daughters, one worked in a corporate office, one in a high-paying firm, both earning well. And within a few years, they got married. Rich husbands, comfortable lives. While Zara was lifting boxes at midnight, standing for hours in fast food, cleaning offices before sunrise. Her step-siblings were driving cars, living comfortably, enjoying life. One night, after finishing a warehouse shift, Zara called again. This time, her voice was heavier. "Mommy, I want to come back home." Silence. Then Ngozi replied, "Why?" Zara exhaled slowly. "I'm tired. I've tried, but nothing is working." Ngozi's tone changed slightly. "Firmer now. No, don't come back." Zara sat up. "Mommy, listen to me," Ngozi continued. "People succeed there. You cannot give up now." Zara's voice cracked. "But I'm suffering." "Endure it. It will get better. I am praying for you." That word again. Praying. And Zara stayed because she trusted her, because she believed her, because she didn't know that every drop of her sweat was answering somewhere else. One night, after all 3 shifts, after another empty account, Zara sat on the floor of her room, back against the wall, and whispered, "What exactly is wrong with my life?" This time, that question would not go unanswered. That night, after asking herself that question, what exactly is wrong with my life, Zara didn't sleep. Not because she wasn't tired, but because her mind refused to rest. Something wasn't adding up. This was no longer about hard work. She had done that, more than enough. The next day, during her short break at the fast food job, she stepped outside. Cold air hit her face. She pulled out her phone and called the one person she hadn't really opened up to fully, her best friend, back in Nigeria. The line rang. Then, "Zara, finally! Babe, you even remember me again?" Zara forced a small laugh. "I remember you every day. I've just been busy." Her friend paused. That tone, she caught it immediately. "What's wrong?" Zara didn't answer immediately. Then slowly, everything came out. "I'm tired." Silence. "I'm working 3 jobs. I barely sleep, but I have nothing to show for it." Her voice dropped. "Every time I make money, something just happens and it goes." Her friend didn't interrupt, so Zara continued. "It's like something is wrong with my life." Long pause. Then her friend asked quietly, "How long has this been happening?" "Since I got here." Another pause. Then, "Zara, that's not normal." Zara frowned slightly. "What do you mean?" "I mean, that's not normal," her friend repeated. "Working like that and seeing nothing, that's not ordinary." Her friend hesitated for a moment, then said, "There's someone I want to take this to." Zara sighed. "Please don't start." "Just listen," her friend insisted. "My pastor, he's not like all these random people. He's very accurate." Zara leaned against the wall, tired, conflicted. "I don't know." "Zara," her friend said firmly, "you've tried everything else. What do you have to lose?" That question, it landed. Zara closed her eyes briefly, then said, "Okay, you can go." Her friend didn't waste time. "Send me your picture." Zara sent it, then added, "And please don't exaggerate anything." Her friend almost laughed. "Just wait." Later that day, her friend sat in front of the pastor. Calm environment, no noise, no drama. She handed over Zara's picture. "Sir, this is my friend. She's abroad. Something is wrong." The pastor looked at the picture, quiet, focused. Then he closed his eyes, prayed silently. Minutes passed. Then suddenly, he opened his eyes. His voice was calm but heavy. "This is not ordinary." The friend leaned forward. "Sir, what is it?" He looked at her directly. "Her effort is being diverted." Pause. "Her effort is being diverted. She is working, but she is not the one eating from it." Her face changed. "What do you mean?" He continued. "There is a manipulation tied to her." Then he added, "A woman is involved." Her heart dropped. "What kind of woman?" The pastor didn't hesitate. "Someone close to her." Silence filled the room.
Then he said something that froze her completely. "There is a powder involved." Her eyes widened because Zara had never mentioned that to her, not once. The pastor continued. "The powder was used to mark her and connect her destiny elsewhere. She was also given some to keep using to maintain the connection." The friend whispered, "Oh my God." Then the pastor said clearly, "The one behind this is her stepmother." Silence. Heavy silence. The friend swallowed. "What can she do?" The pastor answered, "She must leave that environment immediately. She should stop using anything given to her. And most importantly, she must return home." Then he added, "Tell her not to inform anyone, not yet. If she delays, it will get worse." As soon as she left, her friend called Zara immediately. No greetings, no jokes, straight to the point. "Zara, listen to me carefully." Zara sensed the urgency instantly. "What happened?" Her friend took a deep breath and said, "Everything." Silence. Then, "That's not possible." Her voice was firm, defensive. "My stepmother can't do that." Her friend didn't argue immediately. She asked instead, "Did she ever give you anything to use?" Zara paused, just for a second. "It's just powder for my face." Her friend's voice sharpened. "Zara." Silence. "Did you tell me anything about any powder?" "No, right?" Zara said nothing. Her breathing slowed. Thoughts started connecting, slowly, uncomfortably. "How did he know that?" she whispered. Her friend didn't soften it. "You need to come back." Zara shook her head slightly. I don't know." "Zara, think," her friend insisted. "Everything he said is happening to you." Zara's hand tightened around her phone. She remembered the money disappearing, the endless struggle, the strange pattern of loss, the pastor's words, and one question kept echoing. What if it's true? She picked up her phone, opened her stepmother's contact. Her thumb hovered over the call button. Let me just ask her. Then suddenly, she stopped. Something inside her refused. Not fear, not confusion, just a quiet resistance. She slowly dropped the phone, looked at her suitcase, and said softly, "I'm coming home." Zara didn't waste time. No long explanations, no emotional calls. She packed quietly, looked around her small room one last time. The same room where she had cried, struggled, and questioned her own life. Then her eyes fell on the container, the powder.
She picked it up slowly, stared at it. All the stress, all the suffering, all the confusion. Could it really be tied to something this small? She exhaled, walked to the bin, and dropped it inside. Whatever this is, I'm done. The flight felt different from the first one. The first time she left with hope. This time, she returned with questions. Her mind replayed everything. The struggles, the calls, the strange pattern of loss, the pastor's words, and one question kept echoing. What if it's true? When Zara landed in Nigeria, she didn't inform anyone. She just went home. Walked into the compound. Everything looked the same, but something felt off. Too quiet. Too tense. She stepped into the house. Ngozi was sitting in the living room. The moment their eyes met, something shifted. Ngozi froze completely, like someone who had just seen what shouldn't be possible. Zara? Zara forced a smile and walked forward. Mommy. She hugged her, tightly, warmly, like nothing had changed. But inside that hug, Ngozi's body was stiff, cold, shaking.
Zara pulled back slightly, looked at her. Aren't you happy to see me? Ngozi opened her mouth, but no words came out. Just panic. Raw panic. Suddenly, Ngozi screamed, loud, sharp. She pushed Zara away and ran out of the house, barefoot, screaming, "No! No! She's back! She's back!" Neighbors started gathering. People rushed out. Confusion everywhere. Zara stood frozen, heart racing. What is going on? And that was when it hit her. Everything her friend said, everything the pastor revealed, everything she had been ignoring. Her voice dropped to a whisper. It's true. Not anger, not yet. Just realization. Heavy, painful. Ngozi didn't stay quiet. Madness doesn't hide. It exposes. As she ran through the streets shouting, crying, dragging attention, words started spilling out. I did it! I did it for my children. She had everything, everything. I only took small. People gathered, listening, shocked. Meanwhile, back at the house, news started coming in quickly. Because when something breaks spiritually, it doesn't break quietly. Ngozi's son, his company, gone. A sudden fire. Everything destroyed overnight. No recovery, no backup, just loss. The 2 daughters, their jobs, gone. Terminated suddenly. No explanation that made sense. And their marriages collapsed. Both sent back home. No warning, no negotiation. Within days, everything they had disappeared. Just like Zara's money used to disappear. Same pattern, same confusion. But now, it was happening to the rightful owners. Zara went back to her friend. They both visited the pastor. This time, Zara sat there herself, quiet, listening. The pastor looked at her and said, "You came in time." She swallowed. What would have happened if I didn't? He answered simply, "You would keep walking and never see the fruit of your life." Silence. Then he added, "But now, what belongs to you has returned." Within a short time, Zara got a good job. Her income stayed. Her efforts began to show results. For the first time in years, she walked and saw the reward. Months later, she had her own place, peaceful, stable. Then came love, real love, not rushed, not forced. She got married, and this time, nothing was taken from her.
And Ngozi's story didn't end well. Madness doesn't negotiate. She wondered, confessed, cried, lived with the consequences of her choices, because some actions, once done, cannot be undone. Listen carefully, because this is where most people miss it. This story is not just about spiritual things. It's about something deeper. Not all love is real. Some people will feed you, smile with you, protect you, and still be planning against you. Don't be blinded by kindness that feels too perfect. Hard work is not always enough. Zara worked harder than most people, but something was blocking her. Sometimes, when results don't match effort consistently, you need to ask deeper questions. Truth has a way of surfacing. No matter how hidden something is, one day it will come out. Maybe through people, maybe through events, maybe through pressure, but it will come out. What is yours will return. It may be delayed, it may be diverted, but what truly belongs to you will find its way back. And if there's one thing to carry from this story, it's this. Not every battle is visible, but every truth has a day it will speak. My people, thank you for staying with me till the very end. You didn't just watch, you followed every twist, every secret, every truth. I truly appreciate you. But before you go, let me ask you something and answer honestly in the comments. If you found out that someone close to you had been secretly using your destiny to build their own life, what would you do? Would you forgive, or would you walk away completely? This life, trust is not as simple as it looks. If this story touched you, don't just keep quiet. Hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comment section, and let's talk about it. And if you want more deep, powerful stories like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Also, share this story with someone. You never know who needs to hear it. Until next time, stay wise, stay safe. Bye.